Second day of May. Kind of an interesting market. Day after Fed. And we had opened up kind of on the lows of yesterday's close. It closed weak yesterday at the FOMC. They tried to rally it to about 32, and this is kind of like the middle of the break. A couple of things happened that we know now that we didn't know at this time, but a pattern of some selling that finally took out an important level that could have got you bearish and sold back against without it being hindsight. So you're watching this thing trade. Let me speed it up. On the lower right, you're looking at this footprint in a rotational sense. If you don't know what rotation is, it's this, how a market truly moves. And it got pretty bearish right on this long down bar. And I think that if you look at this thing, I want to show you an S&P chart. This is a green edge zone. It works well right there, and it works well right here, but it zips right through it right here, which has me get the room bearish. I can't get them short, but I can get them bearish. So when they zip through that price, which was roughly 25, below where we're at now. Wait. Eight quarter. Below where we're at now. Oh, shoot. I screwed up. Play. There we go. Not very easy to get short the beginning of the move, but let this thing play out. Maybe I rewound it too far back, but just stay patient because I'm going to explain what you could do when you miss a move to maybe catch the second rotation of it, if indeed there's going to be a second move to it. So here's the white line. This is called a VWAP. When the VWAP gets penetrated, much like that edge zone, when it gets penetrated like it's not even there, that's even more reason to say this is a validated move to the downside. Okay? Forget about all this red right now. So that's even more of a validated move that the bears have the leash. Okay? I'm not shorting here. In fact, I didn't get short for any of this. I missed it. But I didn't miss calling where you could get short. I told guys we're going to walk it back up. We're going to use the old VWAP, which was support, as new resistance. But what does that mean? This is what it means. You see this green zone that come in and this one that comes in? What should it make the market do? Go up. It does momentarily. When they get below it, that's potentially when the longs are in trouble. Let me pause this for a second. I got to get rid of all this red. It's bothering me. Give it a second. So when you get green buying that comes in, that just means that there's some aggressive lifting of the offer at a particular price. Great. Let's identify it. What does it mean? Buying should go up. Does it? No. Should I sell it? Sure. If you're bearish already, that's how you use order flow. So many people that are out there teaching order flow don't teach the right questions to ask when you see what you're supposed to see. So when you see green edge zones coming in or green buying coming in, it doesn't mean buy it. A lot of times that means if we get below it, sell the damn thing, and you can get this kind of reaction. Replace randomness with probability. This isn't something that's hindsight. We talk about it, call it in the room every day to create an opinion, but more importantly, when can I execute that opinion? With that being said, I didn't take this trade, but I'm going to fast forward it to another trade I took that I sold it in a damn hole based on some news that crossed the wire that I knew I was late on, so I made the loss small. It wasn't a bad trade because it was a small loss. But this market got weak and stayed weak as we found out when we got to 11 even. In fact, let me really fast forward it. Let's move it up really quick. This market broke all the way back down to like 11 even. And finally, then some news came across that said there's market weakness being attributed to social media chatter on Twitter and an Asian media report of potential U.S.-China trade talks impasse. We don't have that now. We don't get that till we're trading 11, 12 even on the damn lows. So let's get down there.
1 3/4.
If we knew that up in here, I could load up, we could load up, get short, make our week or make our month. We don't have that. We didn't get that. Someone got it better than me, and that's what gets me angry.
2 3/4.
Sometimes you gotta concede
1
defeat.
3/4.
Now the new source I use right in here comes in. What time was this at? About 29 minutes after the hour. So right in here, I know that the market just broke from 24 even. That's a 15 handle sell-off. I'm not stupid. I know that if I sell it down here at 11.5 and it doesn't go pretty quick, I got to get the hell out because I'm in the hole. But I'll be more mad if I see it sweep to 6 even than I will be if I take a 2 or 3 tick loser. So I take a shot. Gave it time. Was down in here. Took a shot, gave it time, didn't go, puked it, and stayed from being stuck in this pop because I was in the hole. I'd have been more mad to see it flush to 6 and not be on the team than take a small loser. But I knew that I was in the hole based on where it came from, and that's what's important.
1 even.
Now it's going really too fast. So let me stop it and then I'll fast forward it. So for today's video, number 1, when you have good support lines and they get taken out, they're even more valuable if they're good because that's showing you more of a bearish direction. Look for a little rally and some sense of order flow that's stuck on that rally that might then be able to give you a good spot and timing to get your butt short. Remember, look for the obvious and do the opposite. If you do the obvious, so is everybody else. Chances of it work are not probable. You need to stack probabilities. So it's that balance between opposite the herd without getting trampled when you're wrong, because it could be dangerous going against the herd, but very profitable when you're right and they're wrong. The trade around 22 even was to get that Twitter chatter that there might be an impasse between China and U.S. If you've been following me and in the room, the market has that deal priced in. And I've been telling people if it comes out that they don't have a deal or walking away, it's going to get bearish. That's what we got. We're just about 10 points late. It happens. I still think there's some weakness left if there's any validity to that report. See you on the next video.